setting. I didn't change my clothes because I am doing day 4 and day 5, probably day 6 and day 7 on the same day, because I just feel like it's less overwhelming right now than it was when I started. And also, I don't know, but I woke up at 1 today, so it is 3:20 a.m. on Saturday as I record this, so I just want to get it done. All right, so what are the tasks for day 5? So they say we need to read the official Canvas page. So when we go here, they say that Canvas is a core plugin, which, remember, that means that we do not have to install it. It's already there, and it's for visual notes taking, and it's gonna give us infinite space to lay out notes and connect them to other notes, attachments, and web pages. So arranging your notes into this space helps you see and understand the connections between them, connect notes with lines and group related ones together. Obsidian saves canvases as .canvas files using the OpenJSON canvas format. Oh, so the JSON canvas is an open file format for infinite canvas data. So we have nodes and ages. Okay, so when you create a new canvas, we start using canvas. We first need to create a file that holds the canvas. We can create a new canvas using the following methods. So we need to go to command palette, which is, what is that again? So we just need to do Control P and then type the name of the command and then press enter and create the canvas in the same folder as the active file. Or in the File Explorer, right-click the folder you want to create a canvas in and select New Canvas. Or in the ribbon, in the vertical ribbon menu, select Create New Canvas to create a canvas in the same folder as the active file. And we can add cards, so we can drag files into the canvas from Obsidian or from other applications. So for example, markdown files, images, audios, PDFs, and even unrecognized file types. And then we can add text cards, so we can add text-only cards that don't reference a file. You can use markdown, links, and code blocks the same way as in a note. And to add a new text card to your canvas, we select or drag the blank file icon at the bottom of the canvas. You can also add text cards by double-clicking on the canvas to convert a text card to a file. We right-click the text card and then select Convert to File and enter the note names and then select Save. So text-only cards don't appear in backlinks. To make them appear, you need to convert them into a file. So we can add cards from notes. To add notes from your vault to your canvas, we need to select or drag the document icon to the bottom of the canvas. Select the notes you want to add. You can also add notes from the canvas context menu by right-clicking the canvas and then select Add Notes from Vault. Select the notes you want to add, and you can also drag notes from the File Explorer into the canvas. So we can add cards from media. To add media from your vault to your canvas, we select or drag the image file icon at the bottom of the canvas. We select the media file you want to add. We can also add media from the canvas context menu. Right click the canvas and then select add media from vault. Select the media file you want to add. We can also drag media files from File Explorer into the canvas, and you can add canvas from the web pages. So we can right click the canvas and then select add web page, enter the URL to the web page and then select save. You can also select URL in your browser and then drag it into the canvas and embed it in a card. And to open the web page in your browser, we select the card level or right click the card and select open in browser. And to add cards from folders, we drag a folder from the File Explorer to add it in that folder. to the canvas. And to edit the card, we're gonna double click on a text or note card to start editing it. Select anywhere outside the card to stop editing it. You can also press escape to stop editing a card. You can also edit the card by right clicking it and selecting edit. To delete the card, we remove selected cards by right clicking any of them and then selecting delete, or press backspace or delete. You can also select remove in the selection controls above your selection. We can swap cards. You can swap a note or media card for another card of the same type. So we can do swap file and we select the note we want to replace it with. To select individual cards, we can select them or drag them, drag selection around multiple cards. We can also add and remove cards from an existing selection by pressing shift and selecting them. Press Ctrl A or Command A to select all cards in the canvas, and to scroll the content of a card, you first need to select it. To arrange cards, drag a selected card to move it, plus you need to press Alt and drag the duplicate to duplicate the selection. You can press Shift while dragging the only move in one direction. Press space while moving the selection to disable snapping, and selecting a card moves to the front. We can resize a card, drag any of a card's edges to resize it. You can press space while resizing to disable snapping to maintain an aspect ratio while resizing. Press shift while resizing. And to connect cards, we can draw lines between cards to show relationships, and colors and labels to describe how they relate. When we connect two cards, we can hover the cursor over one of the edges of a card until you see a filled circle, and drag the circle to the edge to a different card to connect them. You can drag the line without connecting it to another card. You can create a new cards at the other end. And we can then disconnect them by hovering the cursor over a connection line until two small circles appears on the line. Drag one of the circle from the card without connecting it to another. You can also disconnect two cards by right-clicking the line between them and then selecting remove, or select the line and then press backspace or delete it on. We don't need that. And then we select a card to a different card. We then connect them and move one of the connection line over the cursor over a connection line until two small circles appear on the line, and drag the circle to another card to reconnect it. Navigate the connection. If two connected cards are far apart, you can navigate to the cursor and to the target of the connection by right-clicking the line and then selecting go to target or go to source. And to add a label to a connection. Oh, that was what I was wondering, because that's something that I used to do with Scapel. And you can add a label to a line or describe the relationship between two cards. To label a connection, double click the line, enter the label, and then press escape or select anywhere on the canvas. You can also label a connection by selecting it and then selecting edit label from the selection controls. To edit the connection label, double click on the line or right click the line and then select edit label. To change the color of a card or connection, we select the card or connection you want to color. In the selection controls, set color, select the color. So for group cards, group selected cards, to create an empty group, right click the canvas and then select create group. To group related cards, select the cards, right click any of the selected cards and then select group. Rename group, double click the name of the group to edit it and then press enter to save. Navigate to the canvas. We can use pan and zoom in to move across the canvas. I can't wait to try this. Pan the canvas to move the canvas vertically and horizontally, also known as panning. You can use any of the following approaches. Press space and then drag the canvas. Drag the canvas using the middle mouse button. Scroll the mouse to pan vertically and press shift while scrolling to pan horizontally. Zoom the canvas. To zoom the canvas, press space or control and scroll using the mouse wheel, or select zoom in and zoom out from the zoom control in the upper right corner. We can zoom to fit, zoom to zoom the canvas so that every item is visible. We can select zoom fit or use the keyboard shortcut shift +1, zooms to selection. To zoom the canvas so that all selected items are visible, right click a selected card and then select zoom to selection. We can reset the zoom, and ooh, look at that. We can embed a canvas in a note using the standard embed syntax. That's crazy. That's crazy. And they say like, yeah, we have made some quick videos to demonstrate some advanced use cases of Canvas. I'm definitely gonna watch those videos. Yay. Okay, so, okay. First check mark for type 5. We've done it. So now we are asked to create 9 canvas map, business calculus master map. That canvas. So we go here and we are gonna go to canvas map. Wait, new canvas. We can rename it to canvas map. Oh, so this is the canvas map. Let's see what we are asked to do here. So they say to add the most important concept notes as cards and group cards by unit and use arrow to show direction of learning and label connection line. We need to add a few media to the canvas and add a few cards to the canvas. We need to do like function and models, rate of change and limit, derivative and marginal analysis, optimization, business integration of accumulated change review, and common misconception. So let's add the most. Oh, okay. So let's just make it big. Obsidian only so that we can sort this. So okay, so we have function, we have limit, we have linear function, we have algorithmic function. So this is how you can write them. So edit label. So you can do like, oh, is an example of function. And here we can, oh, it's an example of function. We can do limit is an action on functions. Ooh. So let's do, we need group by unit. Where are the units? So there's a functions and models, rate of change and limit, derivative and marginal analysis, optimization. So okay, group cards by unit. So we can go here and do this. Oh, that's how you group them. Create group. The name of the group is called marginal analysis. No, can you? Okay, So now we can, oh, see, we can bring this everywhere. That's cool. Now it's magnetic. I wonder if I can, okay. Function. I'm gonna group them by the actual unit of the classes later. But what I'm wondering right now is whether I can group things like this. I'm gonna have to remove all of this later, but for now, oh, align left doesn't make any sense. Okay, so align top, align middle, align bottom. This is cool. This is super cool. So, what else do we need to do? Okay, we know now how to add the concept map. We knew how to group cards by units. We know how to use arrows to show direction of learning, and we know how to label connection lines. Now we need to add few media cards to the canvas and to add some a few example cards. So let's go here and see if we can add some media cards. So go here. Mm. Let's just feel you guys. You can put it big like this. And then we can link this to, maybe it's just like subscribe to the video if you want to learn about linear function. But I'm not doing that in this channel. That's not this channel is what this channel is for. I might teach linear function in my other channel, but not in this one. But now we know how to link media to a card, which is cool. So we need to add few example cards. We did media. We can do the examples. Example 1, example 2, example 3. Oh, I wonder whether I can see. Oh, I can just like write it directly here. I think what I'm wondering about is like, can I change the way this is viewed? No, I think I want to. No, I think I want to know this. I want to know this thing. If I have this. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I didn't realize that I was not on the Obsidian folder. So I don't know what I was being talking to you guys about, but oh, I just added a few example cards. These are the examples. So it's like when we are zooming in like this, we can see what's in the example, which is like something that I want to know. That's what I was talking about. Like, oh, I maybe want to have those metadata, but I wasn't showing you the video, which is the part of this video which I cannot go back because this is recorded live on OBS, so I cannot like edit it so that you can see what I just showed you. But yeah, just imagine that I say this. So when we like zoom out like this, we can see, okay, we have example 2, example 1. These are the notes, but when we like zoom in, we can see what's inside. So zoom out and we just have an idea of how everything looks like. We have like the color. That's so cool. That's so cool, isn't it? So yeah, so for day 5, we managed to do the check mark, check mark. We know how to do this. We know how to do this. We know how to do this. We know we did this and we did this. So these are the canvas model, and then they say use relationship label, prerequisite for leads to applied in business interpretation, and core business calculus skeleton map. Okay, I still need to go back to the actual course when I'm going to be doing this. So I'm going to say, don't for now, we know how to do this. We just try to do a few of this. So it's so they say like, okay, I have a canvas map, definitely. I understand the difference between graph view and canvas. Yeah. Canvas is more structured. It's more suited for the concept map. Oh, I did check mark on a different thing. What do they mean by graph view is automatic? Click Control G. This is the thing. Oh no, they are more related. I think that may be what they are doing, but I'm just gonna check it for now. Ooh. Can go back here and see our canvas. So, okay, canvas is designed by me. Yeah. My canvas line has meaningful label. Yes. A student could look at the canvas and understand the course structure. Let's just say yes. I mean, look at this. You can understand the course structure when you read this, can't you? I mean, it's not like the whole course, but come on. So, yeah, we are done with the task in day 5. I need to polish everything later.